Chaudhry, Blue Futon, we are going to the digital world with Black Mirror Bandersnatch. Have I seen this movie? No. It's an interactive movie, the Black Mirror series. Caveat, Black Mirror, I've only seen a couple episodes of the first season. It's probably the first 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure that is the first season. I'm not a big Black Mirror fan at all. To me, they're overlong, they're bloated, there's a lot of eye-rolling moments, and a lot of it's not believable or just too long. The best one out of the first season was the lens ones in the eyes, seeing that the wife was cheating. But anyway, this is about the movie. So let me go in the digital world and let you know what I think of this movie. Woo! Alright, so we just got done watching Black Mirror Bandersnatch. So what's it about? Well, it's an interactive movie about a kid who lost his mother back in the day from a train accident. He didn't go because his dad took his bunny rabbit. In the meantime, with this, he's a computer programmer wondering if he could get this real book called Bandersnatch in this computer game world where it's interactive in the game to let you choose what decisions to make to get to the final decision, aka like this movie in Black Mirror. I'm not going to say that much more. I probably gave a little bit of spoilers already with the bunny rabbit scene, but sorry. So rest is up to you because you get to make the choices in the movie to minimal stuff like what cereal having for breakfast, or the bigger stuff of taking drugs or not, going to the doctor or following your friend, or just other scenarios of who is controlling you. So what I like about this movie, ever since I was little, I always liked the interactive books, and I always thought of doing a movie or TV show, kind of the whole interactive scene, because I love the choices of either you go this way and it is going to be this way, or you choose this or it's going to be this way. And you have a lot of games, video games nowadays, which do that, like Detroit, Become Human, and other games like that, where the choice you make actually makes a difference in that final product you get at the final ending when the cutscenes roll. With this movie, though, it feels like if you do the wrong path, it tells you to go back and find the right one. Computer monitors of which one you want to go back to see which one leads to the path the movie wants you to take. There are paths you can take that are fun. There's one path I absolutely love. It's basically, who's controlling me? And I choose, the funny path, and it went to a fuck yeah response, and it went bonkers, and I absolutely love that. But of course, that's not the ending the movie wants you to take, so then of course it rewinds it, and it says, if you want this computer screen or this computer screen, or it only gives you one computer screen, and there's only 2 choices, so of course you go to the next choice to go on to the next scene, if you want to put it that way. To me, the movie works that way, but of course I wasn't the biggest fan of it basically telling you which way to go, like, you could choose this way, but sorry, you chose the wrong way, so let's rewind it to the choice I want you to take, which is basically saying Netflix or Black Mirror is controlling what I want to take, but the whole movie is me controlling the guy, but it's actually Netflix and the director controlling me because it's not what they want me to pick. Oh my gosh, it's the first psychology of they're actually controlling me. But anyway, enough is enough. Black Mirror, good about the movie. I like the interactive aspects of it. I like the acting in it. It's a really good production value, and I do like set pieces of like early 80s or 70s and 90s and how they actually can make movie sets to look like that. I am fascinated like that. About the movie, even though it says it's interactive and you get to choose everything in the movie, yes, you could choose it, but there technically is only one ending. I mean, there are multiple scenes to get to different scenarios and everything else, and there are a little option where it says credits. You can choose the credits if you want, but technically there really is only one ending to get to. And was I a fan of the ending? It could work, but there's not a lot of explanation to get there. I wish there was more backstory of Colin's character, like, was he really in Amsterdam? Like, it kind of disappeared after a dream sequence. But anywho, Black Mirror will receive a 3.5 out of 5 Blue Futons, which equals a 70%. So see the critics' news scores gave this movie. Alright, on Rotten Tomato, we have the critics a 0, but they do have one positive below it. And then the audience score an 88%. There's no critic consensus. Again, like I said before watching this, I'm not really a Black Mirror fan. This one, during watching it and knowing the ending and everything, I was like, this is probably a 60% for me. But I guess rethinking about it and some of the scenarios you can choose kind of bumps it up but the actual final product of where they want to go to, just like other Black Mirror episodes, they kind of expect the audience to figure it out. And they kind of do the same thing with this one, with what this guy's actually going through, and it doesn't explain the kid's backstory, if it was actually real or not. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to ruin the movie for you. So, do you agree with my 70%, the audience 88, or we'll go with the critics 100% because there's one positive out of 4 out of 5. So chase out the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this Blue Futon Utopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And I wonder if this is going to be just as decisive as Identity, which I just looked a couple days ago because I made some comments about it, about something that made 3 months ago. And they're pretty much dicks on the internet that make the comments. But you know what? Even though they make some dick comments and they're assholes, I like to say happy thoughts, because when you counteract with happy thoughts, they're like, oh, really? But I really won't counteract with negative thoughts because it just eggs them on. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. When people are behind their computer screens, they do whatever they want to do. But yeah, with Identity, it has over like 1,600 views, which is ridiculous for a movie back then. But it's like 20 positive, 17 negative. I was just say people are diverse. They're like, you don't understand that movie. You don't understand Identity. It's a masterpiece. Oh my god. But with this one, I wonder if I'm going to get the same comments of like, you don't like Black Mirror? Oh my god!